Down to 3, 2. It's 99 JAMZ, Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B afternoon. Get down with a tough guy, DJ Entice.
Your girl Supa, Cindy, and live in the studio. We are here with Trouble.
For sure.
Should I say your name like that? Trouble.
Hey, man, however you
trouble.
feel, you know what I'm saying? They like to say it 2 times in the video, but it's cool, however you feeling.
Yo, Trouble, I was watching your IG story, and there's evidence. Like,
for what?
You was getting beyond lit in the MIA.
I be lying wild, though. Ain't never no cap on my campaign, you hear me? I just like to live it, bro. Ain't no rewind button, so it's like, for me, I'm just going straight forward. Everything the big God be blessing with, man, yeah, me got to take advantage of them. Go ahead.
Oh, I love that. No rewind button. I'm going to have to copy that.
Fact, you can download this out, guys.
Okay, cool. Great. So let's talk about everything you have going on.
Mm-hmm.
So explain to all the listeners, what was Guns Down, Water Guns Up, and why? How did it come about? For what reason?
Gun Down, Water Guns Up. We actually ain't have a chance to do nothing but one on this year, but because it was kind of towards the end of the summer. Mm-hmm. But it's a thing that we'll end up bringing back towards the top of next year, where we'll pop off at the beginning of the summer. But it actually ended up starting from one of my close friends, my dog US. But they were just actually just having fun. Like, he just pushing up on a couple homegirls at the club, and they just spraying each other with the water. Then when
the club?
Yeah, like, it's crazy in the city. We don't really care about no
girls
so
at
like,
the club don't want their hair wet.
But this ain't like one of them bougie clubs I'm talking about. Like, this the hole in the wall where they got the tights on with J's.
The best club.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. The best spot. But they was just on that movement for like 3 days, where they was just having a little back-to-back war with each other. But then he ended up calling like, man, Troy, everybody keep wanting you to get in, man, get in. I was like, man, I'm not finna run around the old city just shooting a water gun. So then he was like, man, just pull up on. I was like, pull up on me in the hood. So he pulled up on me in the bluff. And from the conversation that we had, it just led into something else. He was like, bro, if you get on it, though, he was like, man, so many more folk gonna follow it just from you touching it. Mm-hmm. He was like, we really could turn this into something else, bro. He was like, it'll calm everything down. So after we started having that conversation, I was like, now you got my attention. That made sense, you feel me? Right. But if it was just about fun, I was like, nah, that ain't it. But you know what I mean? But just thinking about everything that was going on in the city, there was a lot of wars and everything that was popping at the moment, like the war. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But the moment that I even got into it, and then I set up the event where I just ended up posting it on my gram like 3 days before I actually throw it at the park. I ain't had no permit, none of that. And I just told everybody.
Forget a permit.
I was like, everybody just pull up. I actually ended up having over 800 folk pull up.
Wow.
Did you expect that turnout like that?
Not like that at all. Like,
crazy.
I knew like easily I'd bring out a couple hundred, you feel me? But I ain't think it was going to be that. Folk drove from Virginia. They were telling me they drove from Louisiana. I mean, Columbus, Georgia, Athens. They came from everywhere, and it was kid friendly and everything. They were bringing their kids, you know what I mean? And then when I really knew it was something, though, like, it was 2 different sets that I know, like, from the A, and they really been popping at each other, like, for a minute, you know what I mean? And they actually end up pulling up, and, like, I end up finding myself in the middle of them.
Wow.
And they like, dog, I'm thinking they finna go. I'm like, bro, dog, don't do that out here.
Right.
You feel me? But they like, nah, bit dog, like, we came out here just let you know, like, we own what you own. Like, we see it. We know everything what you been through, dog. Like, and we rocking with you. Whatever you talking about, bro,
That's
we gonna kill
dope.
that. They like, that's dead, dog. So
were the cops with it or against it? Because I saw them getting soaking wet. They're like, oh, forget it. Let's just be with it.
It was someone who was sour,
no
and then it was someone like who was loving it. Like the first one who we got outside of the police car, and we sprayed down and dumped water on him and all that. He was stuck outside of the car because the driver locked him out. Like, I literally seen him hit the button like, man, get in here. Yeah. So it was cool. At the end of the day, they pushed up on me too. They were like, Trud, just keep everything in order, man. Make sure don't nothing go down outside, bro, and you straight, man.
You know, in Miami, they have every Martin Luther King Day, they have guns down, bikes up.
Right. Okay.
And it's like the helicopters are in the air because the people on the motorbikes, motorcycles, mopeds, whatever, and four-wheelers are stopping traffic on I-95 and everywhere.
That's hard, though.
And the cops hate it. So maybe we should switch it up to a water gun fight.
We got to bring that down here.
Bring on Martin Luther King Day
like,
to Miami.
I'm with it. Like, I end up getting a lot of calls, though, like, from different friends I got, like, who got reached, too. Like, but it was just, like I said, it was just kind of toward the end of the summer. The way it was going to make no sense. Like, I ain't trying to even get sprayed myself when it's cold. Like, you know what I mean? It's 60 degrees out there. I'll be my boy. Yeah, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but top of the summer, though, I'm going to end up getting with everybody so we can just go to state to state and just put the good energy out here, change the fires up, man, for real.
Let's talk about your single, She a Winner. How did She a Winner turn into the Cucumber Challenge / pool party?
it like I say, it got the woe shit in them in the song. I think it brought it out of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never I ain't never tell nobody to do that. Like I ain't trying to be the cucumber king. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like so different girls. Like I never even like started no challenge on my own. Like different girls would just be playing the song. You know how they'll be twerking and then tag you in and all that. So there were different girls who were twerking, and then before you know it, I'm checking my gram. There was some girls sent the DM like with a post sucking on the cucumber. So then she was I was like, you going crazy. Yeah. She like, post it on your page. I was like, you want me to post this? Yeah. She like, yeah, tag me and everything. I like, bet. And it really just took a toll from his own from there. Like different other girls who started doing it, they seen the first girl do it. They like, she thinks she's showing out on me, Trub. I got her. Yeah. So before you know it became one, and then the other girl grabbed 2 cucumbers, and then before you know it was a challenge.
Right. I'm gonna take 10 cucumbers right now.
Yeah. She thinks she got 2 on them. I got 5.
Challenges.
Yeah, it got out of control. That's why I was just like, shit, it might as well just make it a thing. And I started calling it the She'll Winner Challenge, but I guess it ended up taking the name Cucumber Challenge because that's the first thing that you see from it, like folk with a cucumber. So like, all right, this must be the Cucumber Challenge. Right. But they started it as like the She'll Winner Challenge. That's why I ended up just making it like official. And I told them like, I'll get a winner $3,000. That was my party was about. So I was like,
so you had to find a winner at the pool party, or
I picked out 10 finalists from the Instagram.
Oh, to go to the pool party.
Yeah, it was like 5 twerkers, and then it was like 5 cucumber girls. So I put all them head to head at the end of my party, at the end of my pool party. That's where that came from.
Then you had Regine walking around looking for Lucci, hiding around like a spy. Poor Regine.
She'll be all right.
That's crazy.
She'll be all right.
So the She'll Winner though, and it's like it was a big block party. Working with the City Girls, was that dope? Like
we ain't do it together.
No,
like no. Hitmaker, that's my man. Like shouts out to Hitmaker, but me and bro, like we actually ended up doing like 5-6 records or something the same night that I did that song. Wow. And I did my whole pause on that like in like 20-25 minutes. I mean, but we were actually just going through vibes and just chopping it up. He was like, bro, you ain't never like, for you to have such a crazy following with girls, like, he like, you ain't never really did too many songs like for the ladies, you feel me? I was like, that make all the sense in the world. I was like, shit, let's start doing them then. And then before you know it, like, he ended up putting that track on and we just went from there. But like QC, like my distant family. Okay. So like they always call away for whatever. So soon I end up calling P after tech hit me, my manager, he like, bro, what you think about putting a girl on here? He was like, cause you already talk for the street, you might as well have somebody who talk for the snack while they're playing, you feel me? Get them part in it. I was like, that's hard. So I ended up calling P. I was like, man, see what little Supa think about jumping on this record. So when he heard the record, he was like, man, this is crazy. He was like, you don't want to sell it to me? Yeah, he wanted to buy the song. I was like, no, I know I got some now. You should have me that.
Right, now I know I got some.
Yeah, I was like, see what she talking about though. So he ended up then like the next morning, like in 24 hours, the next morning when I was getting up, they had sent the verb back.
Oh, wow.
Dope.
Yeah.
And then the fire.
And then for we put it out. I still wasn't even thinking too much of like texting them. They kept to him and like, man, you just sitting there like it's regular. Like this song finna go crazy. I was like, let's just see. I don't be tripping, bro. I was like, let's see what the street talking about. Put it out. So we put it out, and it was on fire.
So now that song definitely added on to the Hot Girl Summer movement as well. So now the Hot Girl Summer movement is kind of like heading into fall pretty soon. Yeah. Megan renamed her Hot Fall Summer into the Nerd Girl or something like that.
Hot Nerd Fall.
Yeah, we're going to the school now. Yeah. How is like being the king of the Cucumber Challenge, the movement, and being in a relationship? Your girlfriend Alexis Sky, how is that happening?
Like, I don't know, like me and Shawty real comfortable with each other. Like we know what each other like so it's like ain't no problem. That's why we ain't have no like. It was different folk who were tweaking out like, oh my man, I could never. My man would never let me do none of that and all that. At the end of the day, we know what's fun for each other. Mm-hmm. I mean, we ain't really on the uptight movement or none of that. Like with your panties all up, you feel me?
Yeah.
Right. And like some folks, I feel like would be cool with the same thing, like living and kicking it the way we go out and clubbing and just having a ball. I feel like a lot of people want to do them same thing, but they just too worried about the perception and the opinions that they're gonna get from other folk who don't even matter.
Right.
Like these, like everybody gonna always have something to say. That you know what I mean. You can't please everybody out
here.
Yeah,
especially on social media.
Factual. You hear me? Yeah, these half of these folk you never gonna see in life in history. You feel me? They still stuck in Mom Duke basement.
Hello.
Yeah, waiting on Duke to pay the bill. You ain't paid my bill yet. I gotta get on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like you can't go out your way for that. You end up losing yourself. Like so for me, it's just about. I'm very comfortable with myself, like I'm comfortable with my relationship. Like like I said, like we know what each other like, so we be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're on Def Jam, correct?
Or yeah, I'm with Def Jam.
Okay, so what's up musically now? You have the single
like,
she a winner?
They ready to put the album out the next day.
The album done?
Yeah, them folks, I actually got like 3 on them.
What are the collabs you got? You can tell us any secrets on it?
My next single got Boosie on it. We actually
Lord, what is that video gonna look like?
It's that old Boosie too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we actually working on the tape together too.
Okay, yeah, because you got a lot of mixtapes out. So you got a new mixtape coming out?
Yeah, see, I actually it's gonna be the album.
Okay.
So it was like we were just thinking about. I was like, man, I ain't putting nothing out in like a year and some change. You feel me? Like, so like, cause the other folk they just sit on their hands. So it was like, man, but so I ain't just want to I ain't chasing no light or none of that. Like, so for me, it was like, man, let's put the single out. I mean, so we can get the war on the streets up, war on the oven up. You know what I'm saying? Then let them folk know that we coming back for real, or that we coming strong. Like, all right, shout it back on it for real. Like, they know that I end up being like, man, I ain't standing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all right, man, we out here though. You feel me? So like, man, let's put the singles out and then we'll get to that point. So I ain't in no rush for nothing about nothing. But I know for sure, like within the next couple of months, I'm gonna come at them.
Okay. You know, the movement in the ATL is so big with so many artists coming out of the ATL. What separates you from the rest? And not being disrespectful or dissing anybody else, but what makes Trouble different from all the other rappers out of the ATL? If
you at the streets, they're going to say originality, authenticity, and just truth.
Oh, I like that.
All right, so you've been in the game for a while now. Yeah. Where do you see hip hop going with music and everything right now?
I feel like it's coming back around, to the service, to the real,
right?
The way you like folk gonna want to hear real stories and all that. You know what I mean? Like real life, what they can really relate to. And I ain't no shade to nobody or none of that.
Right, of
everybody had their seasons. You know what I'm saying? The same way like when Soulja came in and he was cranking it, everybody wanted to dance for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I let it's like I told my young, I was like, bro, like I can't. It's certain songs that I can vibe to, like when I'm in the club and we thinking, all right, it's going up, all right, bet. But as far as on my daily or on riding
boy,
in the car, better not ever put this on in my stage. Like, you tripping, you hear me? End up booting you out my whip. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to hear nothing about no clothes and all that. Like, I want to feed my soul with real life.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it was like, dog, I can't relate to all that, cause I don't really care for nothing about no clothes and all that. That don't make me about nothing. And it was crazy that I was having a conversation with my young, cause two of his dog ended up getting killed. And all he do is listen to clothes music, like everything about some clothes, you feel me? And so now I end up coming to my studio, he just right there crying a box of tears. And he playing Boosie and Tupac. Wow. I was like, I'll say you on the vibe. Now he's like, it's the only thing that really was talking to me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, especially after the Nip situation and all that, I feel like folks start paying attention to, man, like, we really been missing like a whole lot of shit, like, damn, like paying attention to all the bullshit. So it's like, now folk really starting to open their eyes and waking up a little more. So I feel like it's gonna come back around to the real shit.
With a message and
that
exactly. Touches
especially
people.
like when they like Meek standing up on that.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So what album is you like, if you're riding around, what's like a go-to album you got to bump when you're in the whip just on the vibe?
I don't listen to nothing but Tupac, Boosie, DMX.
Yeah.
The old BG.
Yeah.
Scarface, UGK. That's in my
Okay. Dope playlist.
Yeah.
Icons.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. Right. So where can they follow your movements, Trouble? Let everybody know.
Yeah, I can follow me at Twitter at TroubleDTE6 if you're on that Instagram. On Instagram at TroubleDTE6. If you're on Twitter at TroubleDTE, man. Check out my movie on YouTube. It's called Edgewood. Check me out.
All right, for sure. We got Trouble in the studio. Ladies, keep supplying the grocery stores with cucumbers and picking them up.
They need to get my percentage, man. I don't set them stocks up.
Right.
Yeah. Hello, they should be like reinvesting in your career too.
Yeah, them man folk them water gun, man. Yeah, I'm at them. I need to call them folk, man.
Wait. Before we sign out, I got one more question. Yeah. What makes a good cucumber challenge? Like, what makes it a bad one and what makes it a good one?
It was a couple bad ones at the party.
Oh gosh,
she wasn't doing nothing but like licking the tip of it like she had a fruit cup in her mouth. Like, you trying to use some mandarin orange? We should have just gave you some oranges. Yeah, but one who actually just in there, like, where you could see it in her eyes and everything, the way she just visualizing herself like real. Literally going ham like. She at the crib. You hear me? She at the crib.
She don't even see none of us here.
We ain't even here. Yeah, we ain't even here. My bad, y'all. We invaded your privacy. We gonna open your room, though. You know what I'm saying? But one who just ain't scared about nothing and just going all the way in. That's why the other girl ended up winning, because she ain't care nothing about nothing. She was like, man, I don't care what nobody talking about, none of all that. You feel me? Like, she just ended up going up. Then end up coming to find out she was amateur porn star. I wouldn't even know.
Oh, Lord, that's not fair.
That wasn't fair.
And she took the money?
Yeah.
Oh,
it wasn't
cheater. Live in the studio.
You blow salt for a living, man. You true?
Exactly. And she won more money.
Yeah.
Damn you, cheater. I know the other girls when they found out were pissed
They were hot.
off.
They were hot.
Oh, Lord. Well, live in the studio, we got Trouble on the Afternoon Get Down.